Hi everyone, it is time for Tarot Talk and it is episode number 5 where we interview my tarot decks. So today it's going to be the Nightfall Tarot. Went yesterday up to Phelan just for a little adventure with my fiance, and we stumbled across a store, and inside that store was so many little trinkets and things, tarot cards. I also got these new little symbols that are beautiful. I'll be using those during my meditations. And we picked up this new tarot deck. So I thought, oh, perfect. What a great opportunity to be able to introduce a new deck to you guys. So the Nightfall Tarot comes with this amazing, cute little box. It opens up like this. Ta-da. And it has a guidebook. Ta-da. And it has description of the cards, and it's typical description of the cards. The information on the back says the Nightfall Tarot is a darkened interpretation of the classic Rider-Waite Smith Tarot, designed for those new to the world of tarot or longtime practitioners. This 78-card deck stays true to the original meanings developed by Arthur Waite and Pamela Coleman Smith, with some updates to many of the symbols and scenes going beyond the original Judeo or Christian themes. This deck also features Norse runes, Icelandic staves, and Wiccan designs and astrology to create a more accessible and multicultural experience. So these are the cards. They're really pretty. They are silver on the outside. And this is one of the cards. This is the front or the back, whichever way you look at it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to ask those same 7 questions of this deck. We want to see what they have to say. So first we're going to start with, what is your personality? What is your personality? 9 of Swords. So if what is your personality is the question, I would definitely think that the 9 of Swords it's a card of anxiety, sleepless nights. It's a card of overthinking. So if you're somebody that's overthinking, maybe this matches your personality type, and this might be a deck that you would like to use to do a personal reading between me and you. So what type of readings do you enjoy most? King of Cups. Look at that. So for our King of Cups, I think they would like to, and I think they would enjoy a type of reading where it's trying to give you emotional balance. So on our journey, it's what we're striving for, right? It's when we know this isn't right and that's not right. Well, if we look at the heart of the situation, it's when we're emotionally out of balance. So that's what this card wants to offer to you. And if we look at what lessons do you want to share? What lessons do you want to share? Okay. Judgment. So with our Judgment card, I think the lessons that it wants to share is an awakening to how things can be or how the situation is. Sometimes we can't see the situation because we're in it. And so tarot does give us an opportunity to kind of look at the situation from the guidance of our guides, divine, God, whatever you're comfortable with calling it. But sometimes we just need like a second look at a situation to be able to understand what's happening and how to move through it. So I love that. How will you help my viewers? And this is again, the Nightfall Tarot. So how will you help my viewers? Oh, we got 2. We have the Justice and the 7 of Cups. So we're going to take a look at the Justice card. And so as always with our Justice card, it's more balance, it's more fairness. And so I think that's the type of help that they want to give. 7 of Cups, sometimes we can just be under so many illusions, especially when we're in situations that arise. We're looking at it and we think it's one way, but we're kind of like in the illusion of what we're being told versus what reality is. So I think, how will you help my viewers? I think the deck will help you discern illusions and fairness and balance. So I love that. All right. So what is your unique energy? Again, this is probably like my favorite question. What is your unique energy? just because all of the decks are so unique and they do speak so differently. Somehow they speak so differently. All right. So we have our Queen of Pentacles. She's nurturing, abundant. It's a card of security when you put yourself in that energy. So what is your unique energy? Oh, offering security, offering abundance, offering that reminder to be nurturing to yourself. So that's amazing. I love that. What strength do you bring to a reading? What is a strength that you bring to a reading? Where are you? Ah, the Devil. The strength that this deck brings to a reading is a reminder to not bind yourself, to negativity, whether it's a situation or it's your own thoughts or it's your own habits. It wants to help you get rid of those habits, get rid of those negative thoughts. And it's going to remind you, the Devil card is a very strong card in reference to wanting to guide you forward. I mean, the illustrations call for that. They call for that wake-up call. They call for a reminder of, what am I doing to myself and how can I make it better? And last, what message do you have for those watching? What message do you have for those watching? 8 of Cups. Always a good reminder to know when you need to walk away from a situation. That's absolutely perfect because it's so very clear. When you're in a situation that you just feel like it's not good, you have to walk away. The card after this is the 9 of Cups, and that's a card of fulfillment, of happiness, joy, bliss. The 9 of Cups, it's the guy just sitting there and he's got all the cups above him. So this person on this card doesn't know that yet. So this is a message from this deck to you that when it's time to move on, when it's time to move forward, don't look back, move forward because it's going to be better. Okay. As always, I would appreciate if you subscribe to my channel so that I could reach as many people as possible. I thank you so much for watching and have a great rest of your day.